Test. 1, 2, 3, test. Hope everyone come through nice and clear and everyone can hear me okay. Let's get things chilled for a minute while I wait for some more people to roll into the space. Got a few things going on. Hey, there's Doctor. Doctor's in the house. Let's get you up here as just speaker, co-host, etc., etc. Okay, let me turn that off because we've got someone to talk to. Right there, Doctor. Hey there, Doctor. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, it takes a couple minutes for it to fully work. But what's going on, man? What's up, man? Good, man. Episode 88, man.
Yes,
let's get it.
Let's get it. Wait. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Wait, that one. There we go. How's things?
Oh man, I'm hanging. I'm here, man. I'm here.
Good.
Oh, so listen, my connection isn't the best right now. I'm actually about to go in the crib, and when I go in there, it's gonna switch from like mobile to Wi-Fi, and it might knock me off. So, I'll just come back. Dip out and come back.
No, totally cool. Like I know, Elon Musk, especially like Elon Musk, kicked me out of the space from time to time, so that's all good. Like if you just jump back in when and where you can, if it starts being silly.
Yeah, I mean, if Elon doesn't kick you out during our show, like that would be breaking tradition.
That would be breaking tradition. It'd be very weird.
Yeah, it would be weird. I'd be like, all right, what's going on with Twitter? You make some upgrades?
And we got a Double Quill in the house. Double Quill, thanks for dropping in. So, I see. I'll give you once we get some more people in the house here. I'll give you your blog a bit of a shout out as well because I know you've got the new one that just dropped on Wednesdays now. So very, very cool. All right, so it looks like we've got a few things going on in the spaces. We've got a few things to talk about. Hey, Nino's in the house as well. Nino, how you doing, mate? So we're just chilling, just waiting for a few people, more people rolling. Oh, here they come. We've got my Hollows in the house as well. Say thanks for dropping in, mate. All right, I think we've got enough people in the house. Let's get some intro music rolling. Let's start the show. So let's start with. I got so many intro tracks and outro tracks now from yourself, Doctor. Let's go with this one. Talking all day, Marvel to DC, Star Wars in the mix, comics, movies, Web3, that's the fix, digital collectables, spotlight on the new, cryptoids, VeVe, yo, we keep it true, fam on stage, giveaways from the heart, collecting, connecting, bringing the art. Web3 Wednesdays, we on the rise, nerd out, link up, see the prize, every fan got a place in the scene, collective dreams in the digital stream. Web3 Wednesdays, we on the rise. Nerd out, link up, see the prize. Every fan got a place in the scene. Collective dreams in the digital stream. All right, everyone. G'day, everybody. Osman Collect 63 here, and we're back. We're back with our VeVe Wednesdays episode 88. And thank you once again to Dr. Strange for that fantastic intro music. So, well, I like it. It's hard. It's like pumped. It's like, get it. Let's go. And for anyone who's joining us for the first time or is listening to this on the playback for the first time, what is VeVe Wednesdays? Well, VeVe Wednesdays is basically, it was started by the VeVe Collective, which was basically just a group of us collectors who wanted to come together to create a safe space to discuss and geek out over comics, fandom, film, collecting, physical and digital. But we mainly cover VeVe, but we also cover other projects out there in the space as well, from the likes of Cryptoids, McFarlane Digital, Candy Digital, and many others. Well, basically just a nice chill out collectors in the Wednesday show, late night collectors radio, I guess you could call us. But I'm also joined here by my fellow co-host and fellow friend and content creator, Dr. Strange. Dr. Strange, how are you, sir?
Oh man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm better, Just here, man. Living the dream of winning.
Yeah, I mean, like I noticed on X there, obviously you don't have to go into details or anything like that, but I noticed a post you put out saying if I knew the hospital food was this good, I would have came sooner. So and also by the way, it looks like it was a pretty good feed. I see eggs, I see toast, I see strawberries. I'm guessing that's what kind of some kind of maple syrup there on the post. It looks like you're eating like a king.
Yeah, man, it was like 5-star restaurant status, felt like I was in the Waldorf, man. Lunch menu was crazy. They had beef short ribs and chicken marsala. And I'm like, am I in the
Yeah.
hospital or, the hotel? I don't really know right now, but
So,
you know, it was kind of hard leaving. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I was looking forward to dinner, man, but we got things to do, man. I got content to put out, man. I'm trying to get a stacking and slacking video out for Daredevil number
Yes.
7 dropping tomorrow on the VeVe app, man. So I got right after the show, I'm gonna still be up 1 a.m. editing, and I'll probably have it out by like 8, 9 a.m. Man, who knows what's gonna happen? But we here, man.
Ooh.
We here. What's up, Skeet?
Yes, we got who else we got in the house here? Yeah, we got the real Hanano in the house. We got D1 and Only. We got Chef Long. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Mahalo Joe. Double Quills out there in the background as well, listening in. Skeet, good to see you, mate. So it's been a while since you dropped into the space. So have you been doing well, mate, and all good with you? And yeah, so yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, Doctor, it's good to have it's good that you're unfortunately judging from this plate of food, it's unfortunate that you're out of the hospital, but it's also good that you're okay. You sound like you're doing all right. Like I said, obviously you don't have to go into details or anything like that, but it's good to know that you're back at it and you're still going okay.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. My recovery was crazy. They were kind of shocked at how fast I bounced back, but blood work came back good. Like, I really didn't get any sleep in the hospital, really. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I had a roommate. He was making noises all night and calling for nurses, and then they're checking me every 2 minutes, checking him. So you don't get a lot of sleep, but got home a couple hours ago, took a little power nap
Yeah.
and feel great, man. Like it's crazy. So I'm hoping when I get a good, morning sleep,
Yep.
because I probably ain't gonna go to sleep till like 4. But yeah, man, I'm hoping I feel even better, man. That's why I wanted to just get some things taken care of now. This looks like it's shaping up to be a crazy year,
Yeah.
2025. So I want to make sure that I'm able to move and shake, and do what I got to do with no problems, man. So yeah, just had to get some things done, and looking forward to the future still. I'm still here, so let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, obviously, I've been saying before, like, at the start of the year, like, I got struck down with a bit of illness myself. But like I said, we got to just shake it off, get back to it because we got loads to talk about. Like, we got lots going on in the VeVe space, a few other things happening from other projects in the space as well. Even a few things that are happening in our own collectors community, which we'll get to in a few shout outs as well. Hey, Evolves in the house as well. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you, mate.
Shout out King Nino in the house too,
Yeah.
man. King Nino paid me a visit. I got visited by the king,
Did
man,
he?
in the
Yeah, he came and
hospital.
saw you in person.
Yeah,
No way. That is
yep,
That is
yep,
that
yep.
is that
Brought me
that is
brought
awesome.
me some food. He had the whole floor lit up, smelling like good food. Everybody was mad at me,
Yeah.
but I was happy.
Oh wow, that is awesome. Again, like community looking after community. I love that. So did I was saying now looking at that plate of food, like there was it Nino who brought you that plate of food? Like did he like sneak it in for you?
Right. No, no, no. Yeah, that was before I even knew if I was kind of staying or not. Nino was there like super early still, so I wasn't even sure because it was like kind of past the point where they would serve dinner.
Hmm.
It's kind of when they were like, "All right, we're gonna keep you overnight," type of thing. So yeah, he just happened to show up, and yeah, man, it was awesome. But then like 2 minutes before he got there, like literally he was on his way up. This nurse like wheels in like a thing of like some food. She was like, I went and I spoke to the director and they went and made sure they got you some food and blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, thank you so much. I was like, my friend's actually coming and he was bringing some food because I didn't think I was going to get any. So, of course I got to eat Nino's food because this is hot and fresh. He just brought it. So, man, I cracked that thing open, man. I had it just smelling like chicken on the whole floor in the late night. Nurses, everybody was mad,
Yep.
but it was all good.
That sounds good. Also, see, Guru's just jumped into space as well because I'm very natural. We start talking about food, and then Guru comes running. Also,
Yeah.
see, Cole chilling there, listening in the background as well. I do have a bit of a shout out for you as well because I know you got something fun, and exciting coming from coming from yourself and the team of VeVe. So stay tuned for that because we're seeing the little teaser drops here from time to time about what's going on in the VeVeverse. So very cool to see, and looking forward to seeing that. But yeah, but let's get into it. So also while we've got a few more people in the house as well, like I said before, Double Quill has also just released her latest blog called Decoding the Collector's Codex: Adventures in VeVe number 71. And it more or less just basically is a brief overview of like the how it's getting a little bit complex to follow instructions about drops and evolvables and stuff like that. It's a very fun and yeah, great read. And also as well, you may have noticed he's also dropping them on Wednesdays now instead of Sundays. So yeah, definitely check it out. Well, there it is. Yep, it's definitely pinned to the jumbotron up there. So check it out. Give him some support as well. And yeah, and also if you feel inclined to do so, buy Double Quill coffee because there are links to that on her webpage as well. So fantastic, Double Quill, and yeah, I hope you've been keeping well. Also, as well, another big shout out to King Nino as well, like I did in the last episode of it was either the Weekend Spaces or the one beforehand. If you haven't checked out King Nino's Whatnot shows, definitely do so. Get in there, give him a like, follow us, subscribe, and all that jazz. I think he goes by.
And on
Yep.
Whatnot, you're gonna look for Blue Key Comics on Whatnot. Blue Key Comics.
That's it. Yeah, Blue Key Comics. So definitely get in there, follow him, give him support, and yeah, if you're able to do so, yeah, just even if you're not able to buy anything, just be there. Just give him that energy to keep going. And yeah. So let's
Exactly, man. He's got a lot of energy, but honestly, like he has so much. He makes the shows really. I see people come on there and just get rid of whatever they got for the night real quick, but you could tell like he really curates these shows,
Yep.
and it's sometimes it gets a little crazy being there for a couple hours, and you start seeing the buyer's exhaustion and stuff because it's not like you're in there buying $5 sport cards or $5 comics. You're in there getting books that are valued at like two to probably like $400-$500 for like $100. So it's but at the same time, each person, it's like you come in there, you might have $100, but that's all you got, right? So then you're still seeing 9 other books up there, and you're hoping there's 9 other people who come along like you, and then you could all just get it done and get to the buyer's wheel. He also has a buyer's wheel with insane. Oh my God, he needs to come up here and talk about it, man. He really does, bro. Because I forgot what he did for the buyer's wheel, but it was crazy. And then just the whole show he's doing giveaways, so it's just it's crazy.
Yeah, definitely second that. Yeah, Nino, if you are able to, please come onto the stage and come chill with us. That goes for everybody out there as well. If anyone wants to come up to the stage at any point during the show, want to talk, chat, chill, tell us what you've been collecting in VeVe or just any other fandom in general, you're more than welcome to do so. That's what these spaces are all about. It's about collecting, connecting with others, and just sharing in the collecting experience. So that was at the top of my. Also as well, like I said, your Stack and Slack video was also at the top of my list as well. If you haven't checked out Doctor Strange's content, please check out his latest Stack and Slack videos. He recently just did one covering Daredevil number 6, I believe. And yeah, like you said, you've got the Daredevil number 7 in production and will be dropping soon. And that will also be a topic of our topic of discussion for our show today as well, because we've got another Daredevil comic coming. We had Daredevil number 6 just drop a couple of days ago, and of course we've got the latest comic coming as well next Tuesday, which we'll get into in just a minute. What else at the top of my list of stuff to do? Oh, also this is something else I have to get used to doing because this is a rather new one for the channel. As you may or may not have heard, the VeVe Spaces now have an official sponsor. So I have to now actually get used to saying this at the start of every show now. So VeVe Wednesdays and VeVe Sundays. And also, I'm also pleased to announce as well, first of all, on this channel as well, he's also agreed to put his name to Get to the Comics, is also now officially sponsored by California Comics. Oh, get that ready. There we go. So again, a big thank you to California Comics for agreeing to sponsor the VeVe spaces and get to the comics as well. If you are looking for fantastic mint numbers or just someone just to talk to and helping maybe acquire something for your own collection, I highly encourage you to please get in contact with California Comics. He is an amazing member of our community, very, very lighthearted and a fellow Aliens and Predator fan like myself. So yeah, big shout out to California Comics, and hopefully could possibly be the first, and I'm hoping maybe not the last official sponsor of VeVe Wednesdays and weekends, and also get to the comics. So yeah, thank you so much again, California Comics, for that. I know. I really go like sort of draft like it's like something like a bit more like professional sounding, but yeah, like
That's why I didn't want to speak for a second. I was like, man, he might want to crop that and mix it down and edit it up. Have it sounding like casual.
I know. I guess like proper like Joe Rogan style or something like that. Like it has like and now this episode is officially sponsored by California Comics, and it's like I don't know. I'll try and make a bit more of a professional thing of it. Maybe even like makes kind of like maybe like a sponsor a sponsor's package or something. I don't know. Like I say, it's all rather new to me, so I'm still trying to play around with it.
Let's get it.
So yeah, that was very, very exciting news for anyone who may or may not have missed that. So what is on top of my list of things to do? We'll go over a few more community shout outs, and then we'll get into the VeVe talk, because that's what we all come here for. So first and foremost, I want to say this is another one on top of my list is it's absolutely devastating what is going on in California at the moment with the fires, people losing their homes. Also, I know we've got one member of our community who is unfortunately affected by that, and also various other people in the world as well, just ranging from celebrities, just like to people in general. But I just want to bring to your attention that Mr. MC1, along with Randy Chavez, is going to be having a YouTube space on the real Randy Chavez's show, I believe. It's going to go for 5 hours plus. It's going to have tons of amazing guests and a few other supporting people as well. And it's going to be from 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday at 8 on the 18th. So stay tuned for that. Look out for that in the X Spaces. And if you're able to, please at the very least like, retweet, all that jazz. And if you're able to contribute, that's also greatly appreciated as well. So stay tuned for that one. We also had Mr. MC1 jump into the weekend spaces last week, also promoted as well. So definitely check out for that one. And our hopes and prayers and heart and all that stuff goes out to anyone who has been affected by what's going on in California. Doctor, anything you want to add to
that? Man, what do you say that doesn't sound cliche, right? With the thoughts and prayers, but I definitely know a couple of people that are out there, and things are even closing in as we speak now. So it's hard to tell which way this is gonna go, but man, I'm just hoping for the best, man.
Yeah, same. So yeah, I just want to bring that to everyone's attention and try and get that out there. I'm definitely going to try and jump in if I can. And yeah, so there was that one. What else is at the top of my list as well? Oh, sorry, excuse me a second. That's better. Also as well, now this was a massive achievement. I want to say a big massive shout out to Claire. Oh, it used to be Claire, not to 100, I think it was, or something like that. But she's cracked the 100. So I want to say big shout out to Claire, who is apparently now officially the first level 100 female user on VeVe. So congratulations to you. So yeah, I thought that was just awesome to see. Like not only just getting to level 100, is a massive achievement all in itself, but also being like the first female member of our community to do it as well. So yeah, big shout out to Claire. She has jumped into to the weekend space a few episodes back. Lovely lady, fantastic chatting with her. I think we had a big chat about food and Christmas cheer at the time, and big massive shout out to her. And that's just amazing stuff.
Yeah, man. Shout out to her, man. It's an amazing achievement. Definitely not cheap. Takes focus and determination. So I'm looking forward to there being more, just overall more women and females in the space, man. But the more I keep digging, like even on the app and stuff, or not even digging per se, but just being active, you start seeing more and more people, out there just in general. So it's good that we have the women of VeVe going too. So it's a place for,
Mm,
people galvanize and, have a community within the community because that's what we all have, right?
that's
So
right.
um, yeah, I think it's dope, man. It's just looking forward to more people getting involved, just overall, male and females.
Yeah, definitely.
And,
Well, yeah, like the more people that we can get into our space and help us grow is I'm all for it.
you know,
And also, last one on my list, and then we'll get into some VV and collectors talk and all that other fun stuff. Um, we also noticed that the Real Uncommon podcast is also branching out into spaces. So very soon, we're going to be doing VV Radio. So stay tuned for that one, guys. I think it's going to be premiering somewhere next week, I believe. Also, Hano D, if you're able to, you can more than welcome to come up and talk about it just to inform us. I'm just going off the X space here, so hopefully I get it right. So yeah, so it's going to be I think the spaces is already live, so it's going to be on Tuesday, January the 21st. It says here at 6 p.m. my time, but I'm guessing that's going off UK time. So just check out the link and we'll give you a local time. But yeah, it's coming on those times. So yeah, really excited to see them branch out into the X spaces. And it looks like it's going to be talking about all things VV related. So very cool. And so fantastic and awesome.
oh, it's coming. Oh, wait.
Oh, here we go. Let's.
Yeah,
We've got D coming up to the stage.
yes.
Right, you there, D?
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Right, D.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good night, wherever you might be. How are you, D?
I'm good. Thanks for having me up on the space. Yeah, and thanks for the shout out. Hold on, let me catch my breath. 1 second.
So what are you doing? Are you running? Are you at the gym? Are you having a food marathon? What are you up to?
A food marathon. That would be great. No, I was downstairs, and that's where everyone is at right now. So I went upstairs with the son, who just fell asleep on my shoulder. Yeah, that's as far as I can get on my exercise. I'm a lazy ass man.
So how are things? How's the little prince doing?
Oh, he's good. Yeah, he's good. He's as long as he has his food, he's a happy baby, which is 99% of the time.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's good. Just getting bigger and heavier. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like that. I don't know if you've seen the movie Lady in the Water.
Lady in
Maybe
the
not.
water. I don't think so. No, I'll have to write that one down. Lady in the water. Okay.
Yeah, well, there's a character in there. It's a guy that lifts weights and stuff, and so his right arm is like bigger than his left
Wait.
left arm.
Yeah, I remember. I remember now. It's Shalahan movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sandra Bullock, right? Or
That's
something.
so. No, it's what's the name? Is it Bruce Dallas Howard? That
Um.
that sounds right.
Yes. That's her. Yeah.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember her name. The one with the trippy eyes. She has really nice eyes.
that's the one. She's the one I'm like from the likes of like I think she's in Twilight, Jurassic World, and I think she also directed a few episodes of like Star Wars and like Mandalorian and that.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah, Jurassic World. Yeah, that's the lady.
yeah. I'm with you now. Yeah. I remember that bloke. Yeah, he was the one that had like the massive like beefed up Schwarzenegger arm, and then had like the baby arm on the other one.
Yeah. So I am him with the sun on my right side.
Cool.
But anyways, this is totally going off topic here. Yeah, so next week, Tuesday, is when we're gonna be premiering the VeVe radio show on X. That's with Raven and the biggest bro. And yeah, we're
Cool.
gonna be covering the VeVe comics Dynamite Comics, kind of like what we do on the Tuesday night show, but this segment will just be VeVe related. So yeah, the comics, collectibles, and then we're also planning to get some special guests on that are like VeVe related, and yeah, just have another platform to cover comics, because not a lot of people do that like as a regular stream. So that's just another platform that we're providing, and yeah, hopefully more females also join in, since it'll be me and Raven, and poor Big Bro, he's gonna be sandwiched between the two. But he's such a good sport, so he can blend into any environment. But yeah, we invite anyone that wants to come up and chill out and talk about the comics and the collectibles and anything kind of like VeVe collecting related.
Sounds awesome. So I will definitely jump in if I'm able to, and I highly encourage anyone else out there to definitely check them out, give them a like, follow, subscribe, and all that jazz. And yeah, it sounds like another amazing stream. And also make sure you check out the Real Uncommon podcast as well on YouTube.
Thank you.
No worries.
Show D. Looking forward to it. I will be there, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Absolutely. All right, I got one last handful of shout outs, and then we'll get into some VeVe related stuff. Last one, I believe, is also because Key Comics just jumped in the space as well. So make sure you another one to follow on Whatnot is Key Comics, another fantastic member of our community, full of energy, full of fire. And definitely like, follow, subscribe, and just watching Key Comics just continue on his collecting journey, building his brand, watching him grow. Same with King Nino as well. Just watching these two absolutely smash it on Whatnot is a really exciting and pleasure to see. So make sure you get out there. I think I don't have it written down, but I think Key Comics has got his handle on Whatnot as Key Comics, I believe. But yeah, definitely follow him, support, and if you want a fantastic show with tons of energy, definitely tune into Key Comics and King Nino. So, and yeah, so and also the last one as well, last shout out, and then we'll get into some stuff. Is I believe it was someone's birthday a little while ago, so I want to say a big happy birthday, because I don't have much in the way of happy birthday soundtracks, but I've got this one.
You're so talented, Oz.
I know. I'm full of talent. I was like, you should see me how I go on drums. Big happy birthday to Clarissa. Apparently, I was brought to my awareness that apparently it was her birthday a little while ago. So I want to say big happy birthday to Clarissa, who's also another very, very talented member of our community. Does a lot of cosplay and all sorts of fun stuff with our VeVe collectibles as well. So again, happy birthday to you, Clarissa, if you managed to catch this on the replay. And yeah, hope you're having a good one, and happy birthday to you. Okay, I think that's going to cover all my community shout outs for the time being, unless you've got something you want to add, Doctor or D.
No, happy birthday to her, man. Definitely been killing it 2024, so I'm looking forward to seeing what she puts together for this year. Crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Okay, so let's get into some VeVe stuff. So obviously, we just had actually it was funny, like we actually had Galactus was actually announced live on the weekend show, so you can see like our myself and Josh's reaction happening in real time. But it's been blowing up all over the place, and tell you what, this is looking like just visually is like an amazing drop. Dr. D, D, I know you did a very good job of covering this on your Wednesday stream on the Real Uncommon podcast, but how do we feel about this drop? Because it's looking pretty good. Doctor, did you want to go first?
No, let D go.
Okay.
Yeah, the drop looks really nice. That secret rare looks really, really cool, but and I unfortunately am not going to be able to go for it. Yeah, there's just like too much to pay for to get up
Mm.
there. And I do not want to burn my one and only Silver Surfer.
No, that's right. I'm the same. I happen to have a Silver Surfer myself that I'm quite fond of, but I mean, like I say, it's very very cool. And like you're saying about the secret rare, like about him being on his throne there. Apparently, according to the VeVe live stream episode 9 with Corey and My Collectables have recently just had on YouTube. Shout out to them, by the way. Loads of juicy stuff in there. Apparently, this throne is like an what's the word? Joining an amalgamation. I don't know of different thrones that have basically been used throughout Galactus's journey through the comics. And apparently, this is actually the throne itself is actually like the first appearance of this particular throne. Like this never been seen before in comics. So that's another cool little fun fact. But Doctor, what are your thoughts on the drop? Because it's looking quite good, which we'll go through. We'll go through the details in just a minute.
I don't know if the throne thing is a positive or negative. Would it be the first or exclusive or just depends. I don't know. But traditionally, like he looks on point. I'm happy about that part. Um, I'm glad they didn't make him small and just be like blow it up your damn self. Or maybe it is. I don't know. When I project him, I hope he's off the rip, just bigger than a lot of other collectibles. Just to give it that effect. But yeah, I like it. I like it with the diorama. I think that diorama is crazy too. But yeah, I'm with D. I only have one Silver Surfer. Got it off the drop. I'm not really looking forward to burning it for this. So if that means I have to buy that, um, rarity, whatever we want to call it, rarity, to get Silver Surfer floating around, then I guess I have to do that. I guess, once you earn it and it makes that collectible, then it's with Silver Surfer with it, right? So I think I'd rather just have my Silver Surfer to always be able to just use solo. Like if they said you burn it, but you keep meaning like you can't sell it, right? But as far as the collectible itself, you could still isolate it. So you could still put Silver Surfer by itself with other people, like detach it somehow maybe. Then I might think about it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But to totally lose the Surfer and the only time I see him is with Galactus, I'm like, nah, I don't really want to do that. Like, nah.
Yeah.
So, maybe if the Surfers were in the market, like Stormtroopers right now, everybody's talking about how high the edition size is. I get that too, right? But it's still like 37, 38 gems in the market, whatever it is. So it's still not super cheap to where you could just, they're 10 gems like some Stormtroopers and grab a whole bunch and then you're like, all right, I don't care about burning.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying 30 gems is crazy, 40 gems, but it's just to say, like, if you didn't have one right now, are you gonna go spend that 40 just to burn it? Is that even worth it? And then, like you were saying, you got MCP aspects, you got a lot of different aspects to it.
That's right.
So I'm trying to pay attention to what happened like previous with evolvable drops and see if it's even like worth it. You know what I mean? But I don't know if it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? You got to really sit and I guess analyze the drop more.
Yeah, I agree. Like, it would have been cool, like, if they had, like, if they were able to, like, take, like, the original Silver Surfer that we've got and sort of, like, when you get the Galactus, you can sort of pair them together and there's, like, that, like, interaction, like, sort of that way. Kind of like, they did, way back when with the, what was it? I want to say it was, the one with the ducks and the weapons rack and stuff like that. You put them together and they, like, interact with each other.
Yeah, exactly. You already know, bro. Yeah, that's the whole thing.
But
yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, but I'm the same. Like, if I'm going to go for it, I probably just go for the common, because you've also got the common, then you've got like that chaser coming, which the chase is actually looking pretty good, because like Corey was saying on the previous video, like, this is actually like because before, like, we've had like just like the Punisher just had like a different belt. What's the Sabretooth had, like, his Wonder Woman bangles, whereas this one's actually got, yeah, I know. It's like, one Sabretooth, Is but you got like I know, but you got like Galactus here, like with actually like a full-on animated like cosmic glove. So, you know, but the funny thing is, I look at this glove and it kind of reminds you of like the old school like Nintendo Power Glove.
Yeah, it did. It did. You're right. I wasn't sure though if it was just electricity that was an add-on or what. That's what I'm saying. I didn't really look at it too close yet. You know, obviously I've been going through a lot in the last
Yeah, of course.
day or two. But yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Nintendo Power.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, it doesn't like state or anything like that if it is animated or anything like that. But yeah, definitely cool. I know there's like actually like an actual separate like collectible with actually something like completely unique. But let's have a look at what we'll do a quick rundown of the edition size. See what we're looking at here. So we've got our common. So it says here Galactus, the Cosmic Devourer. The 3D digital collectible captures Galactus in a commanding stoic pose, embodying his immense cosmic power and enigmatic presence. This eccentric details showcase his towering form and ominous aura of being who feeds on planets to sustain himself. So the list price is 20 gems. The edition size is 6,860. So there's tons. And yeah, this is a first edition, so FA. Yeah, 41 edition didn't. And yeah, so yeah, it says here our special Galactus Cosmic Devourer Special Edition. So this is the one with the Power Glove. So this animated special edition 3D digital collectible of Galactus features glowing eyes and electrifying fists. So that suggests there's a possibility of it being animated, amplifying his already formidable cosmic presence. The luminous details highlight his destructive power as the devourer of worlds, adding an overworldly aura to this iconic figure. And yeah, it says it's going to be so it says the drop date is going to be on the 18th of January. So that's this coming Saturday. Yep, that's right. This coming Saturday. Again, 20 gems, and now there is 140 editions of this one. So yeah, it says common special edition, first appearance. So yeah, so I think a lot of people. I mean, for 20 gems, I think a lot of people are going to go for this one, especially with 140 editions. I do believe with these 140 editions, that is also going to be a separate set all to itself. So if you're gunning for sets, that could be a good one to go for. And also another unique sort of aspect of this drop as well, which I didn't realize until I watched the live episode with Corey and My Collectables, is that all of these drops are actually going to be happening on the same day, and they're going to be about an hour apart from each other. So there's no more waiting around like for a week, like for the next like drop or anything like that. It's all going to be like rapid fire, bang, bang, bang. So you got to be ready for that. And then we moved down.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So what do you think about the animation itself?
Yeah, the animation is looking sweet. Like I said, like the details on the Galactus are looking on point. You can see like all like the finer details on like his head and his cowl. The eyes are glowing. Yeah, I mean like just like from an animation point of view, this drop is looking good. And then we move on down to the uncommon, just seeing if there's any other. Okay, so it says also here waitlist drop. So it says over 12 hours. Okay, so then we're going down to our uncommon. So this is our uncommon. He's got the hands up. He's like got like the talk to the hand sort of pose looking. He's got the dark seed eyes shooting lasers out there, and it says Galactus Cosmic Laser Fury. So this is our first in the crafting series. So this animated 3D digital collectible features Galactus in his iconic stoic pose with his arm positioned as if preparing for cosmic action. Like I said, it's more like a talk to the hand because the Galactus doesn't acknowledge you. As his eyes glow brightly, Galactus has intense, powerful laser beams that enhance his overwhelming presence as a devourer of worlds. So yeah, he's got the hands up. He's got the laser beams shooting out of the eyes. So this one is going to be, this is dropping on, okay, this is dropping on the 19th of January on the 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So this one's actually, is it a day? Okay, so this one's actually a day ahead. It's uncommon. Edition size is 4,500 editions. Again, first appearance. Now the crafting details. So it's list. So you need $6.99. You're going to have to burn 500 MCP points, and you need to burn the Galactic Cosmic Devourer common. So not the special edition chase, just the common. And then moving on down. Okay, so the way it's going to work is that that common is going to drop a day before the rest of these. So you've got time to get yourself a common, and then when it comes to crafting the uncommon and onwards, that's going to be where like the rapid fire sort of like succession comes into it. Also, as well, guys, feel free to jump in at any point during the show. Like, if you want to add anything to the conversation, if you want to write something in the comments there, you're more than welcome to as well. I also try and do my best to read them out and acknowledge you when and where I can. But moving on down the list, so we've got our rare. Is that rare? Yeah, our rare. Now this is looking really cool because he's like, Galactus has got like, the planet like under his hands. It looks like he's slowly starting to devour it. He's got the bits of the planet like falling through his fingers, and yeah, that details is looking good. Like, he's got the grim face there, like just staring at the planet, going, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat you, yum yum yum." So again, it says that this 3D animated collectible features Galactus holding planets in his hands with energy visibly transferring as he absorbs the cosmic power. The surrounding planet spins and rotates, highlighting his immense control over the universe and his ability to devour the entire world. So that looks like that's going to be nice and animated and looking very, very cool. So again, 2,500 editions, and that's our rare. And that's going to be dropping on the 19th of January. So this is at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So the first one was at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So these are all going to be an hour apart. List price $6.99. You need to burn 1,000 MCP points, and you need to burn the Galactus Cosmic Laser Fury, so which is the uncommon.
Ooh. What was the edition size again? I'm sorry.
The edition size on that one was 2,500. And then moving down the list. So this is our ultra rare. So this is the cool one because this is where you actually get the Silver Surfer involved with it. So it says here, this 3D digital collectible features Galactus in his iconic stoic pose with animation of the Silver Surfer soaring above him and below him as he rides the cosmic waves. The dynamic interaction between the Devourer of Worlds and the Herald of Galactus emphasizes this powerful connection and their roles in the vast universe. So yeah, so like they were saying before, like, you cannot have Galactus all by himself, not without his Herald, because like, Galactus and Silver Surfer are like, peanut butter and jelly and Starsky and Hutch or Thelma and Louise, or whatever reference you want to throw it to. Like, they're basically like, they got to go hand in hand. So this one is again dropping on 19th of January, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. There's only 1,000 editions of this one, so we're getting into the scarce part. Ultra rare, first appearance, and if you want to get your hands on this one, is going to have to be a list price of $9.99. You need to burn 5,000 MCP points, and you need to also burn not only the Devourer of Worlds, which is the Galactus rare, but you also must burn the Silver Surfer, which is we've had in the on the app and in the market for some time now. So that could possibly put pressure on the Silver Surfers. Also, I've just also got listed here as well. If you're interested in picking up a Silver Surfer from the market and you haven't got one already, they are currently going for 34 gems and 49 frags on the floor. And I'm not sure if you remember or not, I think they've also burned a whole heap of these in the past.
I know, I was thinking that too. And that's why I was like, when everybody's sitting there talking about how many they made, I was thinking that in my head too, that they burned some. But if they did, it would be updated, I would think. I'm not sure. And I haven't even looked at the current edition size of them. I haven't even looked. I did look in the market though, like the thing is this news broke, and I think I saw them for around 37. Then like someone bought that. I think the next one was like 42. And then when I looked again, like a day later, it was 37 again, somewhere around there. So it's interesting that it's 34 now. It actually is, so I guess there is still a decent enough amount out there to where.
Yeah. Well, according to the information I'm looking at, it says the total editions is 6,100 of the Silver Surfer. It says burned editions is 26. So it says editions in circulation 6,074. So according to this information, there should be plenty still out there to go around. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens once everyone gets into that one. But like I said, like the animation on this one is looking really, really nice. Silver Surfer is looking on point. I think they also said in the video as well, like this is more or less exactly the same Silver Surfer that we've got on the app already, but it's animated.
Right.
So
I'm trying to look and see if his arms moved or if anything was different. I think they kind of do, but you know, not able to zoom in and stuff like that really see. But I think when he curls from underneath Galactus' arm, his arms kind of like flail backwards, flipping around.
yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, like, because of the speed he's like moving around.
Yeah.
Galactus is like, but yeah, I mean, just judging from like the picture I'm looking at, like, he definitely looks like the Silver Surfer we've got on the app.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying that it's
Mm.
not just him as a static thing just rotating. It's actually, I
Mm.
think, animated to
Yeah.
where his arms are actually moving. But that's where I'm like, maybe I'm crazy seeing stuff. But maybe you can confirm. I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody about this or nothing. So, I've been kind of isolated last couple.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah. So is it animated like Silver Surfer, right? It's an animation going on, right? When he's moving around his arm.
Yeah, well, like I said, I haven't had a chance to like fully like dive too deeply into it myself, but I'm just going off of what I saw on the on the video from VeVe the other night.
Yeah.
But they basically stated that, yeah, it's basically going to be like you're basically crafting the Silver Surfer to craft a brand new collectible. It is animated. I'm just not sure to what extent, but either way, it's looking really good, looking on point, and it's going to look great out there once the Vault Builders get their hands on it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm looking forward to it, man.
And then, D, before we move on, D, did you have any thoughts or opinions or anything on what we've been talking about so far?
No, not really. Just yeah, good luck to whoever's gonna go for the drop. This is a fourth one, right? So, in my opinion, I believe this is the nicest one of all the evolvables dropped so far.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. Also, g'day, little prince.
What's up, man? But yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree with her on that. Yeah. And then, like I said before, when you add in the diorama, which, it's not over the top. The graphics are not like over the top, but just knowing kind of what you could do with it, little burnt down city. If I could mix that with a little Punisher, let me stop.
It's like, the creative juices are starting to flow here. I had a very similar thought as well.
Yeah, like all I need is a little Terminator. Give me a John Connor, Reese,
yes.
Army jacket.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree. Like, VeVe, if you are out there and listening, if you could throw like, yeah, like I said, Doctor said, a little Terminator action in there. I know it definitely look good, like, with the RoboCop and the Ed 209 that we've got on the app already. Yeah, write that down, whisper in someone's ear, make it happen.
Dude, I've been asking for Terminator for so long.
I know. Well, we're slowly getting there. I mean, like we got the Terminator comics on from Dynamite on the app now, so we're gradually wiggling our way in there. I'm the same with like Predator as well. I know we got the Terminator comics, we got the Predator comics. Let's start getting some collectibles. Come on, VeVe. Say stop, don't leave us hanging.
You know what I didn't even think about is how Terminator's almost like Old Man Logan. Well, not Old Man Logan, but Wolverine kind of in that he has like a couple different iterations, even if you're still sticking with Arnold. I didn't even think about that, because you got the older Arnold Terminator, you got the young one, the middle, like,
yeah.
And I definitely like they got to give me the Arnold that came through and bust through in the techno joint. You know what I'm saying, with the Uzi out, the shades on, the gray coat with the chains on. Yeah, I need that. I need that Terminator first, like all of that. Yeah, we're right.
I completely agree. Like, we need
like balls to the Terminator on a bike, on a Harley with the shotty. I need it right though. I need it right.
That's it. Let us know out there if listening out there in the audience. Do you agree with us? Do we need Terminator on the app? Let us know. From Spady here, it says the mechanics are a step in the right direction, but with 500 to 1,000 active users on any drop, I don't see this worth a chase to use of MCB. I have other 2 mil MCBs. Don't see the value in using it as value has spent more money in users. Yeah. So basically just saying like, the value for the MCP might not be there, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Let's find out. And also, the last one in the list is our secret rare. And this is a Galactus, the ruler of the universe craft. So this 3D digital collectible features Galactus seated on his throne. excluding an air of authority and dominance as he leans back with
Yeah, it's about that time. It's 11:50. Yeah, we should be back.
Elon thought it'd be appropriate to kick me out of space mid-sentence. How rude.
Yep. I gotta set like a little alarm for 11:50 my time, because that's literally what happens every time.
I know. I need to have like a little warning soundtrack or something like that to go with like warning, rugging, imminent.
Yeah.
So, as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, before I was rudely interrupted by Elon, what I got to. So he's sitting on his throne, exuding an air of authority and dominance as he leans back with his arms resting at his side. The throne is illuminated with glowing lights and intricate decorative details, enhancing the cosmic grandeur of the scene. Galactus' relaxed yet powerful posture emphasizes his supreme control over the universe and his unyielding presence. I wonder who actually writes these actual articles. There's a lot of like really powerful words in there. It's like, whoa, I'm feeling it. But it says here, okay, so this is happening at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on January the 19th. So this is at the end of it. So I think from start to finish, it's all crafting wise. It's going from 8 a.m. all the way up to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you've got an hour to craft all these. Like I said, wham bam, rapid succession. There are 300 editions of this one. So this one's going to be very, very scarce. It's a secret edition, a secret rare, first appearance, and crafting details. So it's going to be listed for $9.99. You need to burn 20,000 MCP points, and you also need to burn the Galactus and Silver Surfer Ultra Rare. Yeah, burns you in the crafting post. And also,
I got a question.
Oh, go for it.
What would happen if you could evolve but not burn the previous one? Would that be a good thing, to where you're kind of keeping your value for what you just paid for, even though you're paying again kind of for something else? So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky one, isn't it? Because like like you're saying, like you've got your Galactus and your Silver Surfer. Do you want to burn it to to get the Galactus on the throne, which looks really, really cool? But at the same as well, then you lose the interactability of that Silver Surfer. So, yeah, it's just
So I don't know. Like, it's just, and it's hard too, because I like the other ones too with the beams. I like the one with the planets, and like I'm digging it, but that's a lot. Yeah, this is a lot to play. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. D, what do you reckon? Like, do you think it's a good move? Like, burning the Galactus and the Silver Surfer to go for the throne, or do you think maybe a lot of people are just going to sit at the Silver Surfer and stay with that, and maybe try and snag the throne in the market? What do you thought? Any thoughts, opinions?
I think people are definitely gonna burn to get the SR. Because I'm not sure how much the Silver Surfer is in the market, but they could potentially go back and grab another one.
That's true. Well, right now, as it stands, the Silver Surfer is going for 34 gems and 49 frags on the floor, unless it's just changed. Yep, nope, it's still the same. So 34 gems and 49 frags on the floor. So if you're interested, pick yourself a Silver Surfer. That is there and available. And yeah, I don't know. I've been either way. This is going to be an exciting drop. It's going to be very interesting to see where it all lands. You might be able to pick yourself up some deals in the market, so pay attention to that. But yeah,
I mean, because like you were saying too, about what happens after the drop, with Silver Surfer. If there's 6,000 mints, right, then is this one of those drops where people dump it? You know what I mean? It hasn't been dumped yet, really, for as many as out there. So it's kind of like, does it actually increase because people are grabbing them after the drop to get back having a surfer static? Or just to, you know what I mean? Because like you said, once you climb to that secret rare, now you don't have any surfer at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so are we going to see reverse, like, buy pressure on surfer? Is he I don't know how important I don't even know how important Galactus is right now. I haven't seen too much community sentiment in regard to the drop, so I don't even know how interested people are in this drop. Even going for the comic. So interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see. Because also bear in mind, there's going to be a lot of hype coming in the future about Silver Surfer as well, and Galactus, because I believe they're going to be playing a part in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie that's coming out. I'm sure there's going to be more like promotional material around that as well. We might get some more comics on VeVe like leading up into that as well. So, like I said, obviously, actually that goes into a good segue for this.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
Just bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, nothing said on this channel is classed as financial advice in any shape or form. I have enough trouble managing my own money, let alone yours. So please do your own due diligence, do your own research, DOR, and all that sort of stuff. But one thing I do always recommend, and I do want you to take on board as absolutely advice, is collect what you love. Share that collection with others if they're willing to listen to you. Buy yourself a quality air fryer because it will change your cooking experience for the rest of your life. It's been a long time since I've touched my oven, and I do everything in my air fryer, so I definitely do that. And if you're looking for something awesome to watch on Netflix or something like that, I would highly recommend you check out. Actually, I highly recommend you mark this on your calendar, because this is another one I was going to talk about later. Is Daredevil Born Again has also dropped their latest trailer and is scheduled for March the 4th. I believe I did write it down because I try to be clever. Yep, it is going to be airing on March the 4th on Disney Plus. So definitely stay tuned for that one, because there's going to be a lot of Daredevil related stuff dropping on the app lately. And now back to our regular listening show. That's another one I've got to kind of refine a little bit as well. But I just have fun, making that one up on the fly.
Yeah, no, that was good. And then, yeah, it segues into something where you could plug in something current and relevant that you're watching or whatever. Yeah, I like that.
Exactly. If
See,
you
that's
like
the problem, though. That's the problem I had when I had to host a show, right? It's like, how much of what you do I keep, and how much do I do something different, or you know what I mean? So it was a lot to really. And you gave me like free reign, so it wasn't like, you know, I'm like, I don't know what to do. It's too many options. Like,
well, I think probably the most important option is just you be you, because that's what people tune in for. That it's sure it's cool. We talk about what's going on in the community. We talk about what's going on VeVe and all that sort of other fun stuff. But I'm sure and I'm hoping that a lot of people just tune in because they want to listen to us just talk, because they like what we have to say. Or they just like the sound of our voice. Maybe the sound of my voice soothes their children to sleep or something, or them to sleep. I don't know. But we're just having fun and we're just doing what we're doing, as Evolve would say.
Yeah, and I just thank everybody for coming through. It's always better when we have other people up here besides us. So yeah,
absolutely. Myself and Dokta, we could talk about this stuff all night, but having other people commenting there in the comments, if you don't want to come up, or just coming up and actually chatting with us, just adds that little extra dynamic to the show. And always highly encourage it, but obviously not essential. But please, if you want to come up at any point during the show and put your 2 cents in, you're more than welcome to. Yep. So going down the list, so that basically concludes the. Oh, sorry, yeah, go on, D.
No, I was just gonna say, I was looking at the people in the crowd. Is that like Eagle Eyes? Eagle Eyes?
It is. I think it could be. It could be. It could be the Eagle Eyes, or should we say the Blue Eagle Eyes? Or is it the Epico version? Is it the VeVe version? We don't know.
Well, if it is you, shout out to you for becoming a collectible.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Actually, let's give him one of these. Yeah, that was very, very cool to see. If it is that Eagle Eyes, yeah, you've basically immortalized yourself on the platform now with along with David and Dan as an awesome collectible. So not only can you get just like the normal the normal common version with Eagle Eyes looking so much better than Hawkman, you can also get the blue version as well, which I believe is doing quite well in the market last time I looked. So yeah, so very exciting stuff. Congratulations to you, David and Dan as well for having that, and I look forward to seeing more either more members of the VeVe team getting what should you call it, epicode.
Yeah, I like that, right? Yeah,
Ooh, write that down later. Getting epicode.
get Epicode, baby. Yeah, man. Hopefully, I don't want to speak, out of pocket, out of turn. I think I saw something. I mean, Swampy coming, maybe. I hope. I think that's what I
Ooh,
saw. But yeah, they definitely got something coming. Man. I can't wait to play this game too. I know it's not gonna be like the craziest game in the world. You know what I mean? Probably, but it's still gonna be fun to play with people that I know. I seen Eagle every year Comic-Con, so cool as hell, man. He come,
there
he
we
come.
go. Oh, oh,
Yeah.
here we go. We've enticed him. We've got him up to the stage. So, Eagle, how are you, sir?
Let's see.
Oh, oh, I think he's dropped down again. He might be having connection issues. That's cool. Like we'll try and get him in back in if and when we can. But oh, here we go. All right, you there? Eagle? Or so you connection's a
Hello,
little
hello.
choppy. Yeah, gotcha. 1 2 1 2. Test.
Oh, how's it going, guys?
Yeah, good mate. How
What's
you
up,
doing?
bro?
Pretty good, man. I'm usually in incognito mode, but it wasn't a big crowd in here, so I was, just wanted to listen in and see your feedback on Galactus, and it's a pretty happy day for me, being able to go back and craft the Silver Surfer and go back to the old school collectibles, and like you said, there is a lot of editions of those collectibles, and we're aware of that, so we're gonna try our best to get those down.
Yeah, no, so it's going to be an exciting drop. Also, I can hear a lot of bubbling in the background. Are you having a bubble bath or something?
Yeah, I'm actually in a sauna right now. I'm in
Oh,
a
nice.
spa. I'm in a spa. This is where my office is. I come here, I pay, I have my iPad and my laptop, and yeah, I do my meetings from here.
For your
Look at
office is
that.
in a spa? Let's go.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah, I've been living in Thailand for a while now.
Oh,
So
Ah,
snap.
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
I
I
pictured
just,
this dude like chilling in a big tub with a cigar, like Scarface just
I know.
now. Okay, so
That's
I'm
what
glad you broke that down, man.
I mean, I am Cuban, but
Right, that's what
no,
I'm saying. Like,
not Scarface. No.
I just picture you with the ring finger up, like with the big bogey, like, yeah, I'm chilling right now.
No,
Champagne.
it's actually it's called Health Lab in
okay.
Koh Samui. The island is Koh Samui,
Ah,
and it's
nice.
like they have like ice baths and steam rooms and infrared rooms and stuff like that. So I just kind of chill here all day and pay them to just chill.
So if I go to
Yeah.
Taiwan, I gotta hit you up. You know what I'm saying? Hit you on Discord.
Yeah, man, come on over.
Good.
It's just really cheap and a nice standard of living. So
Mm.
yeah, and it less distractions, and I could be concentrating on work instead of being in Miami. Miami's too crazy for me.
Mm.
So yeah.
Oh, that sounds awesome, man! Like, look at that, like, guys. If you're looking for something to aspire to basically, like, being able to work from the comfort of a sauna, let us be on your vision board or your list of goals. Like, let us be an inspiration for you.
Yeah, man. I don't know how the heck it happened, but
Yeah,
it
you'll
did.
take it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes you fall into these things, man.
Yeah. See, look,
Man.
this is one of the perks of being like immortalized on Epico as a collectible. You get yourself a spa.
No,
Thailand,
that was a random. Yeah, but nowadays actually I've been really as a community manager in the Discord. I kind of just focus like with the big wallets and the
Yep.
VIPs, making sure that everybody is like happy and their feedback is being heard. My collectibles is more like the public facing community
Yep.
manager. And besides that, I've been working really close to the drop team and even like product design I like to do a lot of drawing. I've been drawing my whole life, so I've been designing collectibles and stuff like that, and
Mm-hmm.
drop mechanics. So I've been. You guys have like a somebody that's been here from day one, making sure that these future drops like involves the OGs. It's fun. It makes sense. It's worth your while. And like you said right now, like every version is pretty cool. That's what I want to hear. You know that you want all the versions and if no, there's no uncommon gang. You know, we don't want none of that. So like I want you to be happy with your uncommon, be happy at anywhere that you decide to stop or whatever you get. You know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, well, it's like we were saying before. Like, the details and animation on this particular drop looks absolutely spot on, and I think a lot of people are going to be happy with it. And then also, just while you're here, we'll quickly get into the Galactus Diorama, because this one looks pretty cool as well. Like, we
Oh yeah.
as we were saying before, it'd be nice if we could like pair this with like the likes of like maybe like the Punisher or RoboCop
Uh-huh.
or 09, or maybe come the day when Terminator eventually makes its way to the app, that would be another good one to sort of pair it with. But it says here, the Galactus Diorama series immerses collectors in the aftermath of the Devourer world's cosmic destruction. This digital collectible diorama captures a disparate aspect of Galactus' immense power, from the smoldering ruins of a ravaged city to the towering figure of Galactus surveying the wreckage. This one is dropping in waitlist format. So this one's a bit separate. It's going to be on. Okay, so this one's dropping on the 19th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So this one's actually going to be dropping before all the Evolvable drops. It's going to be a 30 gem price point, and there are 974 editions. No special details. Yeah, so very cool. So you've got a chance to get this one before the drop. Dee, did you just have your hand up?
I just want to quickly say there's nothing wrong with the uncommons.
That's it. Love to the uncommons. Uncommon love. I love it. So yeah, guys. So yeah, like I said, the diorama is coming up at the same time as the common drop. 30 gem price point, 974 editions, and is classed as an ultra rare. And yeah, this diorama is looking really cool. So I can see that the Evolve builders having a lot of fun with this one. And yeah, eventually, if you get your Galactus, you can blow them up. I can see like Galactus, like, tearing it up. Maybe have like your own like little Avengers lineup trying to take him down. Yeah, I think the Vault builders are going to have loads of fun with this one. What do you reckon, Doctor Eagle Eyes? Any thoughts on that one?
Uh, yeah, actually, there's a little Easter egg on there. I think you'll find like some footprints. Galactus's footprints are there, so you can like set them up there and stuff. So it's pretty fun.
Oh,
But
cool.
I do like the diorama. A lot of stuff that we've been doing. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like some of the bases, like you could clip off the bases when you're gonna like shoot pictures and stuff. Some of them, and like now, like this diorama, you see how it's flat, like close to
Yep.
the floor. So like we got the feedback from you guys, and they were telling us that the bases were a little too high when they put them in AR. So like we took the bases off, and yeah, we're gonna be seeing a lot of cool dioramas. And yeah, we're working on a lot of dioramas. This
Eagle,
one's a pretty fun one for sure.
Eagle, I got a question.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
so when it comes to the new app, mm, like when you open up the vault, the first thing I noticed was like all my collectibles kind of look different, like refined or just different. Can you explain what happened? Like, did you guys have to literally do that to every collectible in order for them to port over to the quote unquote VeVe verse, or why and how did that happen?
Yeah. So we had some really hardworking members of that team that they were doing all the collectibles and fixing the lighting. I think what you're seeing is the lighting and some upgrades that like we've been like the polygon counts and all the stuff that they do on that side. They've been working really hard on making the collectibles look very nice. And but what you're talking about, I think it was a lighting fix that they did, and it makes the things look better. But yeah, the
Yeah, it was
quality of the actual products have been getting a lot better as well.
one thing I noticed, like in particular, that stood out for me was like Ultraman, for example. His like his metal seemed a little different now, and even the red parts of him, like everything, it just seemed, like you said, a little more refined, but also like a different type of metal. It wasn't as shiny as the other one, I don't think. I haven't had a chance to really dive into all the different collectibles. I haven't really gotten to even see like Silver Surfer and the metallic type of pieces. But yeah, everything
Yeah,
definitely looked good because how, like when you first start off, you're looking at the vault door, and even that looked
yeah.
different. So I was like, okay, so swung it open, was looking at stuff. I'm like, okay, like, all right, like this stuff. So
And what do you guys feel about, like, it's we're a long ways from the Electro Faces days,
Yeah,
oh,
I mean, like, oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we've said that past stuff, basically, ever since the carnage, but basically getting better and better and better, like detail.
I don't know if I'm the one losing him or if it's.
It's kind of hard to hear you, Oz. Like you sound far
yeah,
Oh,
away.
is it?
there you go.
Oh, what? Have I gone? Is Elon trying to?
It sounds
Oh,
good, and you fade it out.
Okay, all right, good, good. Test, test.
yeah, yeah. There you go.
All right, cool.
Hold on, Eagle. If you mute, let me see if it's any change. I hear something coming through Eagles thing. I think.
Might be the might be the steam coming from that sauna.
Yeah, man, too
No,
hot.
actually,
Come on, baby.
it's a little, it's raining a little bit. That's why
Ah,
I
I
muted.
see. All right, no worries at all. So yeah, guys. So yeah, but so like I was saying before, yeah, ever since the Venom and Carnage drop, it looks like just the collectibles details and quality and everything else has just been getting better and better with every drop.
Yeah, so we actually have um, a studio that we're working with and an artist in particular that he was the one that worked on uh, all the CGI stuff for Wolverine in the movies and stuff.
Oh, really?
Uh, yeah, so he's the one that's been doing all the. He's like an expert in anatomy and in spaces especially. So he's the one that's been doing all our collectibles, the Marvel ones especially.
Oh, very cool. Well, massive, massive shout out to you, Mystery job, mate. Keep doing what you're doing, and very happy to work on the app. So, big shout out and congratulations to you.
I was gonna say I've seen a change, kind of, sort of, around when we got Wolverine. I think it was for me, like something just looked a little extra detailed. Um,
Yeah,
Not
so the
necessarily,
first Wolverine, he did
yeah,
not do the first one.
right, like the
He
brown
came
suit
in.
though, right?
Yeah, yeah, he
Mm,
came in
Exactly.
afterwards.
The tell,
Yeah,
the tell, yeah.
yeah, I mean, like, it's just like in the quality of like the skin details as well. Like, if you take like the Electra for example, like compare it to like the Weapon X Wolverine. Like, we're talking about like there's a lot more details and like like the detail on the skin, the hair. Like, you see like indents on the skin, wrinkles, etc., etc. Yeah, like I said before, and I'll say it again. VeVe is making leaps and bounds in the space and the products as well. They're just getting better with like where are we up to now? We're getting to like our fourth year of VeVe now, and just like from where we were then to where we are now, is that they're just making leaps and bounds, and it's just amazing just to see how it's progressed over the years.
yeah, definitely. I mean, honestly, sometimes you hear the complaints like, it's all we do is drops and stuff. And to be honest with you, that to me is the most impressive part of the whole machine because now that I've been working as a part of these drops,
Mm.
I know how long it takes. Like we've been working on Galactus for months, and like in just the fact that we're able to do consistent drops is like mind blowing
Yes.
because these things take so much time, especially with Star Wars and yeah, Star like for example, Star Wars is Lucasfilms and Disney. You know what I mean? Like then you have to talk to a bunch of different licensors in between,
Yep.
and it's just not an easy feat. So like I'm really proud of our production assembly line, I guess you would call it.
Yep.
But like they, we have statements of work like approved until 2026 already, and like
Oh, there you
we've
go.
been, yeah, so we've been working really hard to get those statements of work approved and then get those collectibles built. And yeah, so it's been pretty, it's pretty impressive to see. That's what I'm saying, just like that these drops happening is an impressive feat, to be honest, because it's so much work.
Yeah.
And the quality is coming out so much better, and the creativity and the research behind these characters, like when they give me a character to work on,
Mhm.
I spend hours and hours researching them and watching whatever videos, movies, whatever I have to for these characters, and to pay homage to them, and treat them with respect.
Yeah, definitely. Like I've said before, you guys are all doing an amazing job over there at VeVe. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, it's really reassuring to know that you guys have got everything lined up all out into 2026. So sounds like VeVe is not going anywhere anytime soon. So fantastic. All right, guys. Well, that basically covers everything that's coming in the collectible wise on VeVe. If anyone didn't have anything else to add, how about we jump over to some of the comics and see what's going on comic book wise? We've got a couple of comics in the pipeline as well, but we obviously Doctor is going to be covering this on his Stack and Slack videos, so make sure you guys check that out. So we won't go too heavily into it because I'm going to save all that juicy content for Doctor's channel. But yeah, if you guys didn't have anything you want to add about the Galactus drop or anything else, we'll cruise over to the comics. Oh, D's got something.
Let's see if he got something.
Yeah, D's got something. What you got, D?
Well, I'm just going back on when Eagle was talking about more dioramas that you guys are working on. Could you enlighten us on what could possibly be dropping? Asking for a friend.
Okay, I can, I guess. This is being recorded.
That's what I was about to say. Don't say anything you're not supposed to. But obviously,
I'm just kidding.
Details. But
I'll keep it vague. Mostly thinking about dioramas and scenarios where you can place your heroes, your villains, things that make sense, with what a superhero would be doing, with saving the day, whatever we think the collectibles fit well in these scenarios. And a lot of times we don't have to make it with anybody else's IP, so when we make it with our own, then you guys will have more options, less rules that we have to follow, and then you can use our dioramas to have fun with your collectibles. So I think that'll be pretty cool.
That's awesome.
If that answers your question.
Yep, no, that'll do.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, no, thanks for that. So yeah, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because there could be some fun stuff coming in the way of dioramas down the pipeline. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Yeah, Doctor, did you have anything else to add before we move over to the comics?
Oh man, my wheels are spinning now, man.
Right?
Anything I ask him would probably just get him in further trouble, but speculation nation, I guess. All I'm thinking about is stacking original Hulks and original Wolverines now.
Yep.
Trying to recreate Hulk 181 scenes. So.
Ooh, yeah, it's gonna be good stuff. So I think we'll just leave it at stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, before someone gets in trouble for saying something they're not supposed to. But yeah, it looks like we got. Yeah, but looks like, sounds like we got some fun stuff in the pipeline. So yeah, really excited to see what comes out next.
Yeah, the dioramas are definitely really fun. I think you guys will will enjoy the scenarios because sometimes we can't make certain scenes because of whatever reason, but when it's us, then we can do whatever we want. So But we're gonna try to get those cool things that we're restricted of doing to you guys one way or another.
Yep. No, very cool.
So
So
I was gonna add, if you guys,
oh yeah.
I am a kind of a point of contact when it comes to like your wish list. Like I don't know if you guys used to be in the drop shows back in the days in the Discord, but it was basically just a think tank with a wish list and dreaming up drops. So you have your inside guy here, your Trojan horse.
Mm-hmm.
You send me your wish list. I'll do my best to sneak it in there one way or another.
Yeah.
And then
Careful what
yeah,
you wish
that'd
for.
be cool.
That's it.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm there. I'm here for you guys. My job is usually that you can just stay in the Discord, but cold chilling and all these people are in the voice chats. Like I focus
Yep.
groups, but you guys, they send me their dream drops all the time, and so yeah, you guys send it to
Well,
me because sometimes I get asked like, what do you think we should drop, and then I go to my list. I'm like, well, the community wants this, this, and this.
well, okay. Here's a question then, because I'm sure you've heard like we've been talking like it'd be nice if you get like Terminator on the app. I'm always screaming to the roof for a Predator collectible. What about you, Eagle Eyes? What would you like to see come to VeVe? Just your own personal thing. Obviously, this is not alpha or anything that might possibly be coming. Just you personally, if there's something that you would like to see on VeVe.
Oh man, I've been pushing for something and I've been unsuccessful. But I really want a Darkwing Duck, man.
Oh,
I
that'd be
just want a Duck.
sick.
Yeah, like it just takes me back, with his plane, and
Yeah.
it's just yeah, that's what I would like.
Oh, that is a fantastic choice. I'm gonna give you one of these. Yeah,
It just takes me back to the tidy whitey cereal, like it just the good days.
that's it. It's like what's it? That's it. It's like let's get dangerous.
Exactly, exactly. So
There we
that'll
go.
be my dream drop. But I've been shut down many times, just so you know. Okay, but I'll keep trying.
That's it, mate. Just keep pushing them. Just be persistent. That's it. Also, as well, guys, if you are listening out there in the background and you want to chuck in the comments there, what would you like to see on the app, or as Eagle Eye said, get in contact. Maybe you never know if we might be able to make it happen if we make enough noise. But yeah, and also as well, guys, big thank you to everyone who's still been listening there in the background, staying with us for the episode. I see the likes of like say Inano's there listening in the background. We've got Wheels in the background as well. Wheels, I do believe you won something a while back. If you did, congratulations to you, sir. If not, and I got that wrong, then I do apologize. But yeah, for great, always a big supporter of the channel and space as well. Always a pleasure to have you. So Key Comics listening there in the background. I'm sure he's working hard on his next Whatnot show. So again, we gave him a massive shout out before. So tune in for that. VV Jesus says, so always good to have you in the space, mate. So and yeah, hope you're keeping well. Hippie 23. Again, thank you for tuning in, and also thank you for the shout out as well. Hippie23 was lucky enough to win one of the VeVe anniversary digital slabs from the last episode of Get to the Comics. So congratulations to you, and yeah, thank you for the acknowledgement and the shout out as well. King Nino still with us as well. Cole chilling as well. Like I said before, we're looking forward to seeing what's coming out of the VeVe-verse from you, sir. Humble's in the background as well. My fellow brother from back in the motherland of Oz. So great to have you listening in. Richard's with us as well. Smurf Dads and Agent 415, formerly known as Guri, also hiding there in the background. So very, very cool. Probably cooking something. Sorry, D, you had your hand up before?
Yeah, I just want to say that Wheels, congrats, he won for the AR photo thing that they
That's
do.
what it was. Yeah, very, very cool. And also a big thank you to for everyone who's coming and talking in the space with us, like D, yourself, and also Eagle Eyes. Like you said before, like normally you hang in the background, so I really appreciate you coming up and actually speaking with us when and where you can.
Yeah, definitely, man. Now there's a new admin in the Discord. His name's Josh. I used to have to be the admin there and do the operations and stuff, so it was a lot going on. But now we have an admin there, and I could focus on just. I honestly just want to make the drop experience and the crafting experience the best it can. Yeah, that any like outfit recommendations, like not only what you want to drop on the app, but what outfits, what are your favorite moves, powers that they do, or whatever, like things like that.
Mm-hmm.
That help my decision making. I always keep everybody in mind, and I want it to be the coolest collectible, even from the common all the way through, just to be something proud to own, no matter what it's worth. So that's kind of like the main
That's the
focus
goal.
right now. Yeah, and then it is also a goal to, everything from back in the days with all the mint sizes. What's beautiful about this space is that we can craft and we can burn and we can do cool things with things from the past. For collectors that collect physical stuff and open packs of cards and open all types of stuff, there's always bulk, and there's nothing you're gonna do with that bulk but get store credit in your whatever card store, and you're not gonna do nothing with the bulk. And at least here with the bulk, you guys can rest easy knowing that we're working hard to give you limited things, exclusive stuff for your bulk, and reward you guys for hitting that buy now button, and not be afraid that, oh man, I'm stuck with something that's 8,000. It's like, who cares if it's 8,000 if you could we could just keep introducing burns, and one day you'll be like, oh my goodness, the Silver Surfer, there's only 700 people. Stop burning it.
That's it.
It's just as an example, like any one of these things can be taken and blinked out of existence. So we have utility in that aspect, and yeah, that's just a goal. You see how the Silver Surfer went up, even if it doesn't go up by a lot, but that's stimulating all of the secondary market. That's bringing value to all our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's just something that we're focused on for sure.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna have to hit you up in the Discord, bro. I definitely got a lot of ideas, man. I'm sure the fam out there got some suggestions and ideas as well. So yeah,
That's
man,
it.
we got to
So,
definitely get the communication going more, and I love it, man. It's 2025. It's a new day, new year, and it's looking bright, man.
that's it. So,
Yeah, man,
so
I'm kind of always in the shadows a little bit. I'm not trying to cause too much, So I'm in the shadows. Just a lot of people speculate, and that's what the VeVe community does, and they speculate, and then they talk about a character, and I'm like, you know what? What if we did drop that character? What outfits would you like, or what power, and just go along with their speculation while I'm taking notes. And then eventually, if these things do happen, then I have it in my back pocket, and it's easy to make you guys happier.
Yep. Well, here we go. Write this down. Say Predator collectible. Say wrist blade action, cloaking, shoulder cannon moving around, the red laser beam coming out of the helmet. Please, please, please.
Oh, and when you hit
Okay, let me get out of this hot tub. 1 second.
grab the laptop,
Write
baby.
it.
Get that laptop. And when he hits the wristband, it gotta have the countdown noise. You know what I'm saying? Even if that's another
Yes.
variant, you gotta have the
That's it.
countdown noise. And then him laughing, and then he
That's
gotta
it.
laugh at the end too. He gotta laugh. That way, it's already like
That's it.
that way to like blow stuff up. Now I can really recreate it.
Exactly. Now
Wait,
you're
also,
talking. Now you're talking.
See, right, and then that way, if you
I
drop the
will
Arnold
say,
Terminator, I could cross pollinate and mix that Terminator with the Predator. You know what I'm saying? If I could take his jacket off. All right, I'm going too far.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like G.I. Joe.
Give him a chance to write this down, sir.
well,
Yeah.
I will tell you guys one thing so that you can keep it also in mind. There is budgets when it comes to these. Whatever we drop, they give us a budget. And we try to make it within that budget as much. So there is stuff that. So what we do is, like, all the stuff that you guys are saying, I put it, like, when I'm doing the presentation, I put under potential upgrades, things that are potential in the future, that if this drop goes well, we can potentially have these other things for you guys to do afterwards, so that we don't, because the more we add, the longer it takes to get it approved. The longer, so it's better to give them something simple that they understand. It's okay. All right, let's do this, and then put some in the same statement of work. There's a there's a potential category there that we could revisit if once we have a bigger budget or whatever. But
Yep.
yeah, so just think about that when you guys, the bigger the character, the more popular, usually the bigger the budget.
That's right.
So if it's something that's not popular, then you can't expect any sparkles and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. But we can still hope and pray.
Yeah, for sure. But I do try my best, and there's always I like bending the rules.
Yo, I got rubbed. I'll be right back.
Trying.
Yeah, mate. No, you're good.
Yeah. I like bending the rules and making sure that I get as close as I can to that line. So for example, I'll be like, I want 10 versions of something. And then they'll be like, no, you're crazy. You're only getting 6.
Yeah.
But I asked for 10. I asked for 20. I asked for whatever I can.
That's it. You want 10 versions of Duck Queen Duck.
Yeah, I want them all. I want all the. But the thing is that they'll stop me. But it's a good little system because I try to push the envelope, and then I just get as close as I can. So yeah, the whole production team is putting a lot of work, man. Like it's a small group of us, and we do we're working countless hours, and that's another reason why I kind of just stay incognito and just listen.
Yeah.
Because I'm literally right now I have to pull out my iPad and I got to start drawing some drawings for a new IP that we have.
Oh, nice.
It's a fun it's a fun job because I could get what I love, which is art, and I love VeVe, and I love the community and stuff. So it just all comes together nicely. So it's a good system we got. I just want you guys to know that we do hear you all the time. We hear everything. I see everything. I got mods everywhere. I got community members everywhere telling me everything.
That's it. You got many fingers and many pies, ladies and gentlemen.
it's just we hear it, man. We hear it, and then we sort them out, put them in priority list. These updates for the new app are coming out really fast. I'm really happy about that. That's one of the benefits of the new app, that we can do as many updates as we want. We don't have to depend on Apple and Google for approvals and stuff like that. So they're pumping them out pretty fast. I saw the list today. I had a meeting, and there was a couple of things I'm like, guys, we might want to bump that up a little bit, switch this, but then so there's features that are coming out, everything that we've asked for, all the stuff that all the tons of feedback that we've had from the community that just wants to see us succeed, and you guys are awesome in helping us out and being there from the first day, from having picnic tables at the first event.
Yep.
To now, the community's never hesitated, never asked for anything back, and it's very important. For me, first was the drop experience, because that's what got me hyped up, gave me FOMO. I wanted that drop experience to always be amazing for us. And then second is to reward everybody and start from the top, the level 100s, work our way down the list, and just reward people. We're working on reward systems, trying to do stuff seasonally and achievement based, and stuff for you guys to aspire to make your collections better and get rewarded for having our back all this time. So that's what I focus the most on. And everything else, there's a lot of things that are not in my control, and everybody has stuff that's out of their control. So
for sure,
as a community, you guys have stuff that you can control, and I would say give that feedback to my collectibles and myself and the mods, and then go on and live a happy day with your family. We don't have to carry anything inside, because we don't control anything above what our feedback is, and hanging out with our friends. That's what this is really about, and making connections, networking. I have friends all over the place, Japan, Germany. We could all go anywhere around the world and find somebody. So that's what I want to protect. And hopefully it all goes as planned.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I second everything you just said there. I mean, like basically the community is one of the prime reasons why I'm still here. Also, you know, I love what VeVe's doing, like, you know, but the community as well, like, you know, is just so strong, so welcoming. I mean, like, I've met people from all over the world. I mean, like, that I never considered that I ever would. I mean, like, I've done, like, you know, in real life meetups as well. Like recently, we just had Vegas as well, which is an amazing experience. I've also done constant meetups in London as well with the London based VeVe fam as well. I also was going to give a Metaverse Life a quick shout out as well, but it looks like he's just tuned out. But yeah, I had the pleasure of meeting Metaverse Life as well, and it's amazing to see what he's doing with his on his side of things as well with the Collector's Heart series, which I think season 2 is dropping very shortly. So yeah, big shout out to him. Also, I see Superstars there and listening there in the background as well, guys. Big shout out to you as well. You guys are killing it on your channel. And I also see Clarissa listening there in the background as well. I gave you a massive happy birthday shout out a little while ago. So thanks for listening in. Hope you're having a fantastic birthday and having an amazing one with your friends, family, and loved ones, etc., etc. And happy birthday to you. And yeah, sorry. So just I'm just going back to it because I've got about half an hour before I got to start wrapping up the space. I just want to quickly cover the comics if that's okay. So yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So as you've seen, like, you know, we've had a Daredevil number 6 and 7. Number 6 dropped on the app on Tuesday. Today, my time. It could be tomorrow your time. We've got Daredevil number 7, which is going to be dropping on the app as well, which is the first appearance of Daredevil's iconic red costume. So this one's going to be a good one. And also, I believe, according to Go Collect as well, this has also got in the 9.6 and 8 ranges, got a pretty hefty price tag to it. But it says here, the first appearance of Daredevil's iconic red costume and Daredevil in Mortal Kombat with the Submariner. This release features exclusive rare, ultra rare covers by Greg Land and Rachel Rosenberg. Now, I find that very interesting because Greg Land, I think this is actually the first ultra rare cover by Greg Land because I think we've got a secret rare cover or two from him. So very cool. Yeah, because I think the Spider-Verse ones, first appearance of Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen, the secret rare is one a Greg Land cover along with others.
He's actually on the app in other ways as well, but I'm gonna leave that for you guys to check out in my video.
That's it. That's it. Like I said before, I'm just sort of skimming over the top of this because I want to give Dokta the opportunity to sort of go a bit more into depth and for everyone to tune in and give his channel a bit of support. But broad strokes are, guys, it's a 10 gem price point. It's 2,000 editions. So it's definitely on the lower end on this one, but which is quite fitting because of what this comic is and what it represents. Because Daredevil's red iconic costume is well, like I said, it's pretty iconic, and also got a lot of hype building up now that the trailer for the new Daredevil Born Again has been dropped, and definitely showcasing the iconic red costume there. So yeah, all the covers are looking pretty sweet. Yeah, sorry, Dokta, take it away.
Oh, and not to get like too off track, but same thing with Galactus. I think that he may not be the most popular character, but a lot of that changes once they get on the big screen. So, you know, Fantastic Four, you know, so I don't think he's someone that's just gonna pop up and be done like in one movie either. So
oh no,
right, so I don't know. I think he might rise in popularity. Anything's possible. But as far as Daredevil, yeah, same factor. You know, it's gonna be put in our faces for a little while. At one point, trailer looks good. I enjoy doing this breakdown too, man, because it's kind of like crazy seeing the yellow, red, and black suit for the first 6 issues, and then boom, it just happens. Like, you know, there's only 6 issues in to this new character, so it's like, damn, what made them just know to pivot? Because the yellow suit, it looks kind of dope, man. Like when you really get to look at it. And then when I started diving in even more, I'm seeing how I think it was in She-Hulk. Was it She-Hulk? It's one of them where he had that suit on.
Yeah,
you know?
That's correct.
Yeah, so that was kind of just interesting. Like little things I didn't even peep in the moment, you know, kind of sort of.
Yeah, well, another thing I noticed as well, like in the trailer as well, that there was a scene there where he was looking at all the different cows, and one of them was a darker looking cow. So I think possibly we're going to see the armored black version of Daredevil in some iteration as well. But Eagles got his hand up.
Yeah, I kind of this is good for me to kind of research, but
Yeah, for sure.
'cause these are debates and stuff that we have internally. But like for example, if you guys had to choose, right, between if it's a FA, it's
Mhm.
a FA, and you had to choose between the coolest version of a character or the original classic, crappy, version.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which one,
Right.
as a FA, what do you prefer? The coolest version or the most classic version?
Ooh, that's a good one. So, like, let's say, for example, you've probably a good one is if you've got, like, say, Iron Man, for example, you've got your classic like your classic first suit Iron Man as compared to like like the order like the awesome latest up to date sort of Iron Man type suit, something along that kind of comparison.
Yeah, exactly. Like, would you have preferred to get Iron Man as the Mach 1, the crappiest Iron Man first, or do you prefer to get the best Iron Man suit as a FA?
Ooh, interesting question, ladies and gentlemen. So feel free to put your answer there in the comments, or come up and speak, because I still got 15 minutes before I got to start wrapping things up. But yeah, Doctor, what do you reckon?
I mean, wait, you said it's a FA?
Yeah, like let's say a character's dropping for the first time, it's an FA. Do you rather it drop as the coolest version or as the most classic version? Sometimes it's both. Sometimes the most classic is the coolest.
Right.
But most of the time, the classic looks a little, weird.
I mean, Iron Man is kind of like probably not a good one to use. Just I get like how he has all the mark suits, but in our real literal case, we already had them drop, and guess they were different suits, and one's animated, one's not. So they're like so different from each other in that regard. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I always just say go for both. All the above. I want it all.
But I would say, okay, so for example, the Hulk, the Hulk is gray first, not green.
Yeah.
Would you have been upset if the FA was the gray Hulk, the original?
No, I don't think so. It would have just made sense. Like, that's the thing, is you can't argue with historical, with it lining up with history, kind of, sort of,
So then you think going the more modern, cool version, it could be a risk because people might not. The other way makes sense. Everybody just deals with it. It just makes sense.
Right.
And then the modern way, people, it's a coin flip.
Yeah. Well, let's take like another example. I know we've already got this one on the app, but maybe like Cyclops, for example, from the X-Men. You've got like the original Cyclops is like with him like the yellow base, the yellow visor, the blue kind of like hood piece and all that sort of stuff, as compared to like the version we've got like in X-Men '97 or something like that. Like definitely looking a lot cooler, got the hair out, a lot more beefed up. Maybe something along those lines. It's kind of like a comparison.
Like, what would you prefer, the '97 or the old crummy guy?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm with Doctor on this one. I probably we go with both, because I like they both kind of like complement each other.
Well, only one could drop.
I know, but only
FA,
one's
right?
a tricky one, isn't it? There, because you've got like the one that everyone's like familiar with, and then you've got the one that like people have like grown up and loved. And then if you drop that one, maybe that will spark interest to go back and re-explore that.
I think the thing is
go for the classic. I love classic.
Right.
That's me personally.
Yeah, and I think the thing is too is like if it's so close, like if it's something that's like so close that you could barely decide and split hairs, then you should just do it kind of like, I don't want to use Wolverine as an example necessarily, but you got to do it where they're both like quickly back to back, and that way it's like not that much of a pause between getting them both, maybe. So even if we can't get them both on the same drop, maybe do the drops not far from each other. I don't know if it matters, but
because like I told you guys, the budget comes into play sometimes. So I only have one choice sometimes.
Right.
So it's good for me to know what would you rather, one or the other. To me, I rather go like, cause I collect cards, basketball cards,
Same here.
and when everybody was during the whole COVID stuff, when everybody was collecting the modern cards, like
Yep.
something hit me, and I'm like, bro, I'm getting all these $5 shacks, you know, I'm getting all these, and like getting all classic ones. I started buying Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I started buying
Yeah.
all these rookie cards from back in the days because it was cheap and everybody was chasing Zion and Ja
Yep.
and all these
Right.
things. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stack up on all these classics, man, and like, you know, Pistol Pete and all these people. So to me, I'd rather get the classic, old look, retro. You know, if I
Mm.
had to choose myself personally, but sometimes people want the coolest thing, you know, with the most, you know, bells and whistles. You know, so
Very,
it's
very
what
true.
I wanted to know what you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, for sure. D had her hand up a couple of times as well. D, did you have something you want to add to it?
Yeah, so it's a two-parter. So the first one is, I think what Eagle is trying to get at is he's having a hard time deciding for this next drop that they're gonna drop on VeVe. So he's asking for our guidance. And then my opinion is, I think like for VeVe, because a lot of people here, or at least I think most or more than half, are all about, you know, the first appearance of something or someone. So I think if you had to choose Eagle, it would be like the very first appearance of the character would be more significant. And I mean, in the end, whatever you drop, not everyone's going to be happy, and people are still going to be like, well, why didn't they do this one first? It's, you know, the thing that's the most current and more popular. But yeah, I think it'll be like the very first appearance of whatever character it is. And yeah, it'll also be like a nostalgia respark to people's you know, back in the day, what they grew up with.
Yeah, for sure. Well, just jump in. VV Wheels is actually posted here in the comments. It says, I think it depends on which character for FA. Maybe we can have a vote on some drops. So maybe having like a little X poll or something like that might be a good idea.
Yeah, something. I mean, maybe even add utility to certain things. You know, we already have on the app to be part of whatever, and who knows, you know. But yeah, keep it simple with X, of course. I like that. But
I,
um,
I
yeah,
just think that sometimes like I don't want, just because I asked something is not a speculation thing, you know, like
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
asking for in general for
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
any
yeah, yeah.
drop,
Yeah,
you
like
know.
legitimately asking, like, you know, what do you guys want to see? It's like it's not a hint of what to come or anything like that. It's just like, you know,
Yeah.
it's just more community feedback. It's like, what do you guys want?
I'm
Well, I
always
mean,
stirring
Yeah,
up
and
trouble. That's
yeah.
all.
It's
No,
a
no,
stir
you
in the
were
pot.
no. I agree with you guys, and but these conversations come up internally,
Yep.
and I agree with you guys personally, but I don't want to sway whatever you're saying.
right, right. No,
Um,
Google. But
but
but even your question, right? It goes back to what we were talking about before you came up. So I don't know if you heard it. I think you were here. But this same question goes back to like the Terminator, right? Guys,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not going to stop talking about the Terminator tonight. I'm like Oz with Predator, right? So like with the Terminator, some would argue, oh, the Terminator with the Harley bike with the shotty is the best one. Some would argue the other one's the best one. So for me, it's like, nah, you got to just go with history, and you got to give me the first time I saw the Terminator. That's how he should look, not butt naked coming through the
yeah,
portal, but you know,
yeah,
with the
Yeah.
jacket on, with the gray
Yeah.
jacket,
But
with the chain.
maybe
You know,
maybe
give me your
the
clothes. You know what
special
I'm saying? Give me your
edition, the special
clothes.
edition
Do
could
it,
be
Oz.
naked, and he just
I know Oz could do it.
nah, dude.
Yes, I
That's
agree,
it.
Eagle. Yes. Special
Right?
edition,
No,
him
no,
coming
no.
out naked.
That's it. Well, we'll tell you what. Maybe you can do it like as like a crafting event. Like, you know, you literally could give him his clothes, his boots, and his motorcycle, and actually like start like, you know, with like a naked like a Terminator. And then like, you know, the crafting could be like, you could add boots, you could add jackets, you could add clothing, you could add like an entirely different class of collectible altogether.
You can
Oh, write
Well,
this
actually
down.
dress him.
I don't want to spark a fight, but if you had to choose, what are we doing first? Predator or Terminator?
Oh, snap. See, now you're going to set it
Oh,
off,
it's
right?
like
You know you're
it's
wrong.
like
I'm not trying to,
You know you're wrong.
you know, just
well, see,
it's information, man.
this is the
Terminator
part where
answer.
this is the part where I go, Eagle, You son of a.
Yeah,
uh,
that's wrong. All right,
oh,
what do you got, Oz? What do you got? You gonna stick? You gonna stick with this?
well, it's both like no, well, it's both Schwarzenegger based, isn't it? So I'm internally conflicted here now.
Yeah, this is hard.
I mean, me personally, like I'm a Predator fan all the way, so I would definitely go Predator, please. Actually, just in saying what I just said, like about a Dylan you server, that's actually another collectible I think would be really really good. Is to have like how on the app we've got the one with the two punching skeletons. How
Yeah.
about we get like a Dylan and a Dutch basically walk up to each other, do the big hand slap, and have that as a digital collectible. What do you reckon, ladies and gentlemen? That would be definitely something I would definitely be down for.
Okay, wait. How about this? Wait. Let me. You could only pick one, and then the other one would never come on the app. You could
Oh,
only
now
pick one of them.
now you are testing me. It's like, oh, you cruel.
Yeah.
That's it. Just one choice. The other one, that's it. Blink it out of your mind.
Oh, then for me, it'd be Predator all the way. I'm sorry, like as much as I do love Terminator.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Predator too, though. I might have to, yeah. And
Yeah.
see,
Oh,
the thing
So,
for
cool, you
me though,
so
guys.
see, the problem
I
is
know
though, you know
it's
what
a
it is,
hard
D?
Go
choice.
You know
us.
what it is, D? You know what it is? Like
It's like this.
with
Wait.
Terminator,
It's
though,
like.
because with Terminator, it's like the Terminator, right? It's really all you want to get is just like the Terminator. You might want John Connor, you might want Reese, you might want some ancillary characters.
mm,
But like when we're talking about aliens, right? And we're talking about what's the other thing we're talking about right now? Uh,
yeah. Well, we're talking
uh
about Predator because
right, Predator.
you can get like the
My thing is like I don't even like talking this narrow scope of characters. Like what I think we should be doing is actually expanding because like when it comes to those two IPs, right, Predator and Alien, I actually want not only the lead character, but I want all the characters surrounding that character. So I want,
exactly.
Paul Weathers. I want to do with the Gatling gun. Jesse the
Yep.
Body.
Jesse Ventura.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like, you gotta get a little flexy with the tech here. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes
Mm,
to aliens, right? You gotta give me like Sigourney Weaver with the flamethrower. You gotta give me Sigourney
yep.
Weaver in the uploader thing. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about.
Dude.
Like
You
I
have
need
to give us.
flexibility. Then I need like the Spanish chick. I need, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when you start talking about like movies like The Thing, right? I need the whole
Oh, that's a good
cast. I
one.
need everybody. I need
Yeah.
the dude on the
That's
roller
it.
skates. I need the thing turning into the wolves. And then,
Exactly.
you know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
You
Like
need you need to have the whole team so you can collect the set.
exactly. And do
Boom.
the different
Boom. Done.
dramas. I want the kitchen set.
Exactly. But like Eagle Eye said, like there is budgets involved with this. So like as much as we love to speculate, there's probably like a limit to how far we can go. But Eagles got his hand up.
Yeah.
How do we feel
Yes.
about all that?
Yeah.
It's. I would say two things. One, budget. I know it
Yeah,
sucks to hear,
exactly.
but
I know.
I hear it every day. Okay.
They say
Two
expectations.
is two is um the 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 rights to people, the look
I
of
know.
somebody.
That's the other one as well.
So just keep that in mind. You want the Spanish lady,
Yeah, I
and
want Bill
it's a
Duke,
big
man. I
cast.
want Bill Duke. You know you
You
don't
know,
stuff, right?
Yeah.
I know you don't stuff.
I'm just saying
I want
it's a
Bill
big cast.
Yeah.
So
I've
it's tough.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Duke.
Like, no, we understand. Like, there's licensing, like rights and like to likenesses and all that sort of stuff that always go into consideration. Like, when it comes to these things, and of course, like the more we ask for, the more red tape and hoops you got to jump through to try and get these things. Like I said, like we just got to try and but that's the fun part about these spaces. We can talk, we can speculate, we can have fun. Just to like saying, like, we can have our own little version of what if. But yeah, that's what makes these spaces what they are. Like, we all come together, share our collection, like, just what we'd like to see, like, just have a bit of fun speculating. But obviously, like, we have to keep our expectations with realistic and consider there's budgets, licensing, and all the other fun stuff that comes with trying to make these things. But you never know; it could happen. We could eventually see it. Like we've heard before, like, it takes like months to years to sometimes for some of these deals to come through. We might even see what we're talking about happen in 6 months. Who knows? Anything is possible in this space. Sorry, D, you had your hand up, and then I got to start wrapping up the space shortly because this is the time of the morning where my little ones decided to kick around and demand things like love and nourishment and food and all that sort of fun stuff that comes with being a parent.
Yeah, I mean, who needs all of that stuff, man?
Yeah, so I know kids, right?
Those kids. No, I wanted to say, talking about budget and all, instead of collecting a whole set, just drop the one Terminator and I'll be happy.
That's a fact.
Wait, but we already
Mhm.
established there's no Terminator. We voted Predator, no Terminator.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't
That's
in
what
on that
we.
vote. The vote
Yeah,
on the island.
you said Terminator, and they said Predator. I'm not gonna vote, so
I
yeah.
know that was like that was like a so hard. It was like being like on what's it a Voldemort like getting ready to sacrifice something.
Yeah, so
But yeah,
sorry guys, Osmond and Doctor, they just took out Terminator from all
that's
of
it.
us.
But
Uh,
before we start wrapping up the space, 'cause I want to try and cover this last comment before we go. We got King Nino's up on the stage. King Nino, so what would you like to see on the app, or what would you like to throw in there?
Ooh,
Ooh,
Ooh.
How are you, mate?
ooh. Come on now. I'll be back.
I'll be
I
back.
get a vote.
Yes.
Yeah,
My vote
by all
counts.
means.
My man
By all.
said Carl Weathers. I'd rather have Carl Winslow.
ooh.
Come on now, Doc. I love you, Doc. But he said Carl Weathers. He said the Spanish chick. He loves Spanish chick. He's biased. We need Sarah Connor. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? We need the cop with the half metal. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I need that dude.
Yep.
That'll blow it off the chart.
He's
Stop.
preaching.
Terminator is the one. My vote counts. I got a voice. I'm using it. Eagle. I know you in Thailand living the life right now. I love it. But we need Terminator, man. I'm speaking for the people right now. I'm sorry I love Predator, but he might have to take the L on that. We never gonna have Predator on the app. I'm sorry, Predator. You taking the L on this one. I'm
All right,
sorry.
oh
so if we
man,
get the
well,
It's like
Terminator, if we get the Terminator, which one? Which one? Which
ooh, yeah,
one?
good question. Which iteration of the Terminator would you like to see?
Ooh, evolvable, baby. Evolvable, baby. Let's get it. We need that. Let him go. Let him rip. You know what I'm saying? Let him rip.
oh
We need.
man,
Come on now. Come on
all right,
now.
I'm gonna run. I'll run some type of poll in the Discord, and
Yeah, do
then
it.
you know. Uh, but yeah, those are fun for sure. Both of them, of course. Everybody, we would all love everything that we
Exactly.
all dream of, and but definitely, I can tell you, we have some really good stuff, guys. I've just been so happy to be a part of working with these
Mm.
projects, and you guys are about to see some
Ooh,
nice things roll out. So I'm just
that's it.
excited. Like this whole month is pretty awesome to see the just starting with the whole Silver Surfer to me
Yep.
is like opening Pandora's box, and yeah, I'm just really excited to give all our collectibles breathe some more life into them.
Yeah, definitely.
That'll be awesome.
So my question is like, you say we've got some really juicy stuff in the pipeline. So are we talking like, in the next couple of weeks to a month? Like we won't have to wait like 6 months until we see something awesome, but we've got some really good stuff. Hashtag coming soon.
I would say, man, to be honest, um, shout out to David first. David is the best, undisputed, number one license getter, whatever you call that.
Lice
All right,
champion, the choir of the world.
contract signer, closer, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
He is the best, and yeah, we just when you make these things happen, it takes time, especially when they're coming into a new space. It takes time. It's a lot of back and forth, and then
Yep.
they're like they want their IP represented well in AR, and but I will say he's number one, man. Always has been, and when it comes to that, like it's just
Yeah.
unbelievable work
Literally
that he
kicking ass
does,
and taking
flying
names.
around. Yeah, just flying around the world, meeting. He knows everybody, man. He knows everybody. So I love the guy and his enthusiasm, and so that's what we need. We need him to get those signatures and then pass
Yep.
it down to us, and then we make something cool, research the IPs, and make sure
Yep.
we pay homage to them and get you guys some cool stuff.
No, sounds good to me. So it sounds like hashtag soon. Hashtag stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Okay. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, it's come 6 o'clock here in the UK, and I got to start wrapping up space because this is the time of the morning where my kids start knocking around. But before I go, I just want to quickly cover the comic book that we got coming next week, which was dropped on what's it the latest live stream with Corey and My Collectables. Also, as well, a massive shout out to 24/7 Comics as well. Like, you know, they've got their Kickstarter program going at the moment, and they've announced that they've got Bladesmith in the works as well. So if you head over to their Kickstarter, head over to 24/7 Comics and check out their Kickstarter thing on their website. You can get involved with their latest one, Bladesmith. I'm hoping that one eventually drops on VeVe because I've always loved seeing other independent comic titles drop, like because we've had the likes of what's it, Overmind, Sanity, and a Zero Ghost as well. Just on the subject of Zero Ghost as well, because this is another one that completely caught me by surprise, is that the Zero Ghost Artist Edition also dropped on the platform as well, because I was like looking around the market the other night and just went, what the hell is this? Where'd this come from? But that was apparently a little thank you for basically supporting their Kickstarter program when Zero Ghost launched. So congratulations to everyone who managed to get yourselves one of them, because that was a really nice little surprise.
Yeah, and real quick, looks like VeVe announced another Captain America comic, 319, first appearance of Serpent Society. Yeah.
That's the one that I'm literally about to talk about, because they've actually they announced it on that channel, but now we've actually got the blog article. So I'll quickly run over that. So this is it's Captain America number 3. It's Captain America 1968-301, which is the first appearance of the Serpent Society. So it says here. Also, I also noticed as well, Eagle, if you want to make a note of this, is the rare and ultra rare cover artists were not mentioned in this article, so they might need to amend that if someone's able to do that. But it says here the first, So it says here the first appearance of the Serpent Society consisting of Sidewinder, Black Mamba, Death Adder, Princess Python, and Cottonmouth, and Bushmaster. The venomous team targets Captain America and his comrades. Where's a snake charmer when you need one, plus an unexpected ally. But it's $6.99, and there's 3,000 editions. That is dropping on the 21st of January, so that's next Tuesday. Very cool to see. I do believe the Serpent Society has got a role to play in the upcoming Captain America Brave New World film, because the character, Sidewinder, is being played by none other than the bloke from Breaking Bad, because I can never say his name, but I think I got it right this time. It's Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah, I can never say it properly. I always try, but that's apparently getting his character in the movie. So maybe this is the way that they're trying to get the name of the Serpent Society out there.
And then you had Cottonmouth and Luke Cage.
That's very true. Yes,
and Luke Cage collectible, by the way.
Yep. That's right. They had Cottonmouth, and they also had, I believe, they had Bushmaster as well. I think he was in the second series of Luke Cage.
They need to do him right, though. They need to make him how he should be more, with his arm and stuff.
But very, very cool, guys. The cover art's looking good. Like I said, we've got some rare and ultra rare exclusive covers. But yeah, I'm not sure who the artists are, but yeah, like I said, they need to add that to the article. But looking good. Captain America's got his shield up, deflecting cobras and snakes and all sorts of fun stuff, and they've got the society giggling there in the background. So very, very cool. So we'll see how that performs out there in the market. Like I said, guys, we got the Daredevil number 7 comic dropping today. So good luck for that if you decide to go for it. We've had a whole heap of stuff come out on the VeVe Comics app as well from the Wednesday's drop. Hopefully you grab yourself something cool like that. Unfortunately, we've sort of run out of time but we'll have to cover that next time. But there's some fun stuff. But there are some fun titles that have dropped. Not only is there also what VeVe's have been promoting lately, but we've also had other fun titles like Alien Paradisia issue 2 dropped. And a few other Marvel comics, and there's like a Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance as well, so very cool stuff. And also some other fun stuff dropping from Dynamite, which they've got the likes of Reanimator number 1, which I thought was really cool because I grew up with the movie. They've got some Johnny Quest, They got some Warlords of Mars, like some sort of John Carter type stuff. They got The Boys issue 2. If you haven't checked that comic book out, that's definitely an interesting one to pay attention to. More Vampirella, more Green Hornet, and also some other fun titles as well. But yeah, Doctor, before I start wrapping up the space, Doctor, was there anything you wanted to leave us with before I start wrapping up? Sorry, guys, if this is a bit abrupt, but yeah, my kids are going to start knocking around soon.
Yeah, I know you gotta go, man. So yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody for coming through the space, man. Every Wednesday's episode 88, man. Road to 100. And yeah, man, Eagle, thank you for coming through, speaking, hanging out with us. Appreciate it. D, you already know. Wish you and Hanano would come up here and chill with us always. Even more of you down there. Come through, come through. And King Nino, you already know what it is, man. Love you, bro. Appreciate you. So yeah, that's it for me, man. Just keeping it short, man. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, no, for sure. Again, Eagle Eyes, again, thank you so much for coming up and speaking with us. Was there anything you'd like to leave us with before we start closing out the space?
Yeah, man, I guess thank you guys for collecting with us, and thank you guys for always being the best and just being an amazing community to be a part of, man. I would like to say that Nino, my brother, I'm gonna get a vote here because it's tied, and that's it. I'll leave it at that. We'll figure that out later. So have a good day, everybody, and I'll vote internally. And
That's it.
Hop in the Discord, yo. If you're not in the Discord, hop back in the Discord. You know what I mean? And participate.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this poll internally, I think, and we'll see what happens. And I'll do my best to make all your dreams come true. I promise. Don't be, if I don't hit you up right away, I'll get to the message for sure. I'm not on X a lot, but you guys could definitely hit me up through here. Yeah, anytime, any feedback of the new app or any ideas, I'm here for all of it for sure. So thank you guys.
Yeah, no, thank you, and thank you for all your hard work, and also this also gets extended to the VeVe team as well, and everyone else involved. You guys are making an amazing product. Everyone's very happy with it, and yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, and let's just sit back and just watch how VeVe evolves moving into 2025. It's going to be an exciting year. I can feel it. D, anything you would like to add before we start closing out?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for having this space and having me come up. It's been fun talking about everything we talked about, but we already know it's going to be Terminator. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you, D. So, but we'll leave with that one. Now, King Nino, sorry you sort of can't stay for a bit longer and speak with us, but yeah, anything you'd like to add before we start closing out?
Real quick, I want to say Feliz cumpleaños to Clarissa. Happy birthday. D, looking forward to the new space. It's going to be awesome. It's about comics.
Yes,
we're going to get to the comics. Look forward to that. Doc,
do it.
I'm glad you with us, baby. I'm glad you back to good health and you're going to get it cracking 2025. Let's go. Eagle Eyes, you immortalized. The collectible is phenomenal. I hope you living it up, live the best life for all of us out there. I want to say Carl Winslow and Terminator confirmed people. We in the building. Sorry, I was about Predator. I'm sorry.
That's all good, mate. It's all good.
Congratulations on the sponsorship.
Oh, thank you.
Well deserved, hard work has paid off, and there's still a lot of work to go, but you the man for the job, man. So I want to say peace and love to everybody. 2025, we in the building. Ooh.
I love it. And also as well, guys, yeah, again, big thank you to everybody who's taking the time to listen in the space from start to finish. If you're just jumping in now on the replay, again, thank you so much for listening. Please like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. This will be available on the VeVe Collective's YouTube channel. So yes, if you're missing it now, you can catch it there. And yeah, again, big thank you to everyone who's taking the time to listen there in the space. Much appreciate you guys. Like I say all the time, it's you guys, the listeners, who make these spaces and the speakers as well, what they are. And yeah, like I said, as long as everyone keeps coming back, we'll keep holding these spaces for as long as we possibly can. Also, a little fun fact as well. I just going back to Eagle Eyes being immortalized on the platform. If you are looking to pick yourself up an Eagle Eyes just for yourself, they are currently going for 8 gems and 30 frags on the floor. So if you want to support Eagle in that way, yeah, those options are there and available. And yeah, very cool that Eagles now has been immortalized on the app, and looking forward to seeing who or what comes next. But on that note, guys, I got to start wrapping up because, yeah, it is that time of the night. So again, big thank you everyone's taking the time to listen in. Big thank you to our speakers we've had this evening, Eagle Eyes, D, King Nino, and yeah, and of course a massive thank you to my co-host Dr. Strange. Make sure you check out his content, All Things Strange, Sack and Slack. Please, if you're able to, support your fellow content creators out there in the space, whether that just be liking, subscribing, getting the word out there, retweeting, all that fun stuff. It definitely does help promote us, and yeah, because a lot of hard work does go into these. If you're able to, and you feel if you feel like you want to use them, most of the content creators have got links to buy me a coffee. If you like to give that way, those options are there and available as well. And yeah, guys, let's just keep the positivity going. Let's just keep collecting, connecting, just collecting what we love, sharing the love of fandom, and just geeking out in general, because it's just fun. It's just fun collecting, connecting with everybody. But yeah, guys, on that note, I'm gonna have to say my goodbyes. But let's see, what have we got as for our outro? Because I got so many different intro and outro songs, courtesy of Doctor Strange here. Let's go with this one. So, guys, this has been a VeVe Wednesdays episode 88. I have been your host, Osmond Collect 63. Take care, guys. Have a good one, and we will talk more soon.
On Wednesday night, the spotlight shines. While I'm on Twitter X, where the fandom aligns. Einstein collects with Dr. Strange and talking VeVe drops. Let the market flow. Grip toys, Emmett Farlane, digital chase. DC candy, ain't no time to waste. Dive deep into comics. TV and film. The VeVe collectors where the passion's real. On VeVe Wednesday, we chill, we vibe. Catch a live or replay. Let your fandom thrive. Fun and chill, it's a collector's delight. On VeVe collectors, everything's alright. It's VeVe Wednesdays, tuning to Twitter X. Arslan collects with a flex. What's coming next? Dr. Strange at the helm. VeVe drops are hot. Talking quick boys, Nick Fall in every spot. Unity vibe, feel the unity thrive. Dive into the fandom, together we rise. Bar keeps buzzing, collectors going ham. Farland in DC, slicker than a scam. On VeVe Wednesdays, we chill, we vibe. Catch a live or replay, let your fandom thrive. Fun and chill, it's a collector's delight. On VeVe collectors, everything's alright.